outstrip the growth of the denominator under any plausible scenario, which means you need to print money to solve that debt spiral.
We've all heard of our economic cycles and how, according to most modern economy books, it is normal to have a period of very quick growth and expansion, followed by a period of contraction and economical crisis. As described in 1946 by Arthur F. Burns, former counselor to the President of the United States, and Wesley C. Mitchell, American economist, business cycles are a type of fluctuation found in the aggregate economic activity of nations. A cycle consists of expansions occurring at about the same time in many economic activities, followed by similarly general recessions. This sequence of changes is recurrent but not periodic. History, though, shows us that before the 20th century, a financial crisis arrived because of external events, the most popular being war.
Yes, man. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Second live today. Want to dig back into the Peters report. There's a lot in there. Takes me a long time to put it together. I can't really cover it super fast where we left off last time. Let me pull this up here. And I wanted to touch on Bitcoin and gold and silver. Let's see. BTC is still holding a strong stage 3 consolidation zone, fingers crossed, while gold is trying to form a stage 1. Drop down to the 1-hour chart for precise entry. Bonds are in a stage 4 decline and currently trading below the 200-day SMA. All right. So at the time of writing that on Sunday night, what is today? Tuesday. As of right here, Sunday night, at the time of writing it, let's pull this back up, add to the stage here. At the time of writing it, we were holding the $40,000 level. Now Bitcoin's trading at 39,782. Now, if we check the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, one of the 6 technical indicators that the money flow trading system uses, it's currently at 37. That means we have 7 more points before I would even consider that Bitcoin is trading that had too much movement to the downside. It was too volatile. And that's what that would tell us. So we broke support. Let's go ahead and put that on here while we're here, and then we'll go back and cover it. Being rather generous there. Actually, a secondary line here. Let's see. When did we get the crossover? Right around in there. And then our break was here. Now, one of the things that I believe that as prices move is the organic nature of price. I mean, price, this is normal stuff. Where's the, let me get the book here. Stay with me, man. A fractal is a never-ending pattern. Fractals are infinitely complex patterns that are self-similar, complex patterns that are self-similar across different scales. They are created by repeating a simple process over and over again in an ongoing feedback loop. Driven by recursion, fractals are images of dynamic systems, the pictures of chaos. And that, my friend, is one of the new books that I'm working on, From Chaos to Cash, the mechanics of time in the market to accumulate wealth, the money flow part 2, aka the bread and butter trading strategy. This is just an extension to the money flow playbook, okay? BTC is now in a stage 4 decline. Now, the targets that I would be looking at are the obvious. You can see it pull back to the 33 range. That's where the 200-day moving average is. We have a lot of consolidation right around in here. So, maybe we get down into 37. I don't know. The MACD has already started. If you look at the histogram, the moving average convergence divergence created by Charles Happel, or Gerald Appel, say Charles. I was thinking Charles Haanel, the creator of the Master Key. It's a really hard book to read, but the histogram is a momentum indicator. When the ticks are ticking down, the slope is down. The momentum is to the downside. And when it starts to turn up, often diverging from price, it means, hey, anticipate a possible turnaround. We don't know for certain. So what we're going to start to look for is, do we get a curl on the TSI? Is the MACD histogram turning momentum our way? Maybe we get a nice sideways action, possible breakout in the stochastics. We've got market structure, pull back to the 37. I'm going to assume that's going to make the RSI extreme. And so what I'm going to do here and all of that is just stay with the stage 4 decline. Okay, hold on. We're going to go through every window. The stage 4 decline, best time for selling, best time for shorting, best time for hedging, best time for waiting. Okay, just depends on what your time frame is and what is it you're trying to do. The money flow trading system is a trend following strategy that hopes to capture the uptrends and avoid or downsize and or capitalize by shorting the down moves depending on your goals. Okay. Now, whenever I trade, we're looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now in a stage 4 decline. So in my notes, obviously it'll change the next week. Let's pull this up on my whiteboard here. Page 35, when I do my Sunday homework, I like to track the wind. The wind, think of a sailboat. We need wind, baby. And if we got wind, then what? Then we can probably maneuver around. And if that, the wind's in our favor and it's not in our back. So what if we look at the ranking between the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, bonds recognized as the TLT, oil as the USO, come on, gold, GLD. You might also look at AGQ real quick. Let's pull that up, AGQ. So if we're watching gold, why don't we keep an eye on AGQ? Let me, damn, Gerald, you got a lot of stuff open. Pull this up, man. Let's pull up AGQ. AGQ is a triple leveraged electronically traded note. It is not an NFT. It's not an NFT. It's triple leveraged, my man. All right, we have a possible anchor point. We need price to get above the trigger, the 5-day exponential moving average. Now listen, the money flows fractal. We have the moving averages are not for buy and sell signals. The moving averages are to visually give you a representation to help you see what it is price is doing. If price is above them, and the 5, and then the 10, and then the 20, and they're all numerically aligned. Price 5, 10, 20. That is the very definition of an uptrend. The other way is just the same. Okay, so going the other way. So a stage 1 is a 3, and a 3 is a 1. It's the bipolar nature of the universe. We've talked about that. High tide, low tide, moon, sun, love, hate. We all have 2 people inside of us. That's the nature of the universe. So the stage 4 is exactly the same as a stage 1 on Bitcoin. So we're going to let this come in. It's a full-blown stage 1 unless it rips back up, gets back into the box. That's another class. And price hits the trigger, moving above the 5-day exponential average. And we got the curl of the TSI. We got the MACD histogram in our direction. So we get confluence. All these different indicators line up. So right now, Bitcoin is not a buy. It's a stage 4 decline, and it's number 6 out of 7 in ranking the win. So this is one of our weakest sectors. We talked about oil earlier. Oil's now full-blown stage 1s, and or closing in on breakouts. I think it's stage 1s. So oil's back in play. Now, another Bitcoin play besides Bitcoin would be BITX. It's a 2 times leverage. We talked a little bit about that. It's fallen from $29.18. This thing is leveraged. Be careful. Wait till you get a solid stage 1 before you try to enter that. Another way to play this is with various stocks. Now, some of these are small, very speculative, very high risk. I am not recommending them. CLSK CleanSpark is a Bitcoin miner. And if you notice, it tracks the price of Bitcoin, but better. It is more volatile than Bitcoin. The stocks tend to be more volatile than their underlying commodity or wind or index. In other words, oil stocks make you more money than just trading oil. You can leverage oil, 3x leverage oil. We talked about that on the last video to play that game. Well, we can do the same with Bitcoin using the BITX, which is a 2 times Bitcoin leveraged ETF, or we could jump down into some of the smaller cap stocks like CLSK, Mara, right? Some of the other Bitcoin miners, you can go find them. They're not hard to find. And then we could get into the big cap growth shit like Coin, right? We could get into dividend plays like Coney, CONY. We could get into BITO. So there's a lot of ways to play any given move, any given sector, any given setup. You're going to have buy and hold options. You're going to have position trades. You're going to have swing trades. And you might even, if you got the damn skill, day trade it. I don't know. If you got a job, then don't try to day trade. You can't work your fucking job and day trade. It's impossible. Now dig into this chart. Pretty sure it's in the newsletter. Yeah, I know for a fact it is. We've rode this one. We've bought all these stage 1s and we've rode it up, took some off, and then we rode it back down. I position trade this into strength. I'll sell as much as half into stage 1 sell-offs. I start building it back up because I believe in the overall thesis of Bitcoin. As long as you believe in that,
And this is added to this.
then you
When
should be
digital
okay.
currencies, as I said, they're not an invention from governments and central banks. In fact, they're inspired by other digital currencies like Bitcoin being the original one, and other altcoins that have been created after that. In reality, they are more similar to other altcoins such as Ethereum or others that simply allow the addition of programming that allows you to add functionalities to them, whereas Bitcoin is only there for these monetary transfers. Bitcoin is
Cardano,
a payment network,
stage
right?
4.
Where there's think of it as a
Looking
log
for it to
of
come in at 37
transactions, a
cents.
transaction that I can do to you. The Bitcoin network will take some information, so
Algorand,
my address, your address,
same.
the amount of Bitcoin that I'm sending to you, and with this information, it's gonna create
Adam,
a hash. It
same.
just goes through a simple hashing algorithm that makes a code out of this information, and this is added to this log. Whatever amounts that happen within these 10 minutes, basically is considered a block, and there be miners, so computers that are connected to the network to verify these transactions. So they're just going to be there ready to confirm that I do have this Bitcoin, and yes, I can send it to you, and that after that, I no longer have this Bitcoin and you have the Bitcoin. So very simple kind of work. But all of these computers are connected to the network, and they're in competition, fighting for who confirms the block. Because whoever confirms the block and verifies these transactions will be rewarded in Bitcoin from 2 sources. There'll be a transaction cost. Simply, if I send you Bitcoin, then I pay a certain fee to the network. This fee will be redistributed to miners. And so right now there is an emission of new Bitcoin. So today it's at 6.25 Bitcoins per block. And if I, as a miner,
Avalanche. So if you want to know what coins I'm holding, if you go to the money flow, the repeatersreport.com, and go to page 34, I'll show you. I'm currently holding 18 coins. I list the top 6 by market cap: BTC, Matic, Ethereum, XRP, ADA, Bitcoin Cash, and then 19. Oh, it says 19 others. So I hold a few more. Don't email me, text me, or call me, or tweet about 50 fucking 500 other fucking thousand coins. Okay. These are the ones I own. If I don't own it, that's not what I'm looking at. Okay. I can't commentate and own every coin in the fucking world. So you got to limit your thing. We maintain the Bitcoin on the wind, and we maintain it in the back. And every week I profile one or maybe two coins that I'm looking to add to. You can't add to every fucking coin and every fucking stock you have. Each week, target and pick and stay on it day after fucking day, every week, every month, all year, forever. And if you do that, rotating around, you'll build a portfolio and you'll get fucking rich. It's how it works, man. It doesn't work any other way. Time times amount times yield. Time times amount times yield. Time times amount times yield. That's it, man. You've got to learn this. There's nothing else. There are no fucking tricks. You're never going to arrive. You're not one day going to be good. You're not one day going to be a great trader. You're never going to fucking arrive. It's forever. You're always trying to get a little bit richer and a little bit better every day. And every day you don't, you suck. You're getting behind. You're doing worse. And so we have to fight that, man. Oh, man, turn this off. We have to fight that, man. I'm getting fired up, man, because I want you to do better, to have more, to do more, and to be more. And it starts right here. Now go buy some fucking Bitcoin. Everyone should own Bitcoin. The fact that I'm still telling grown fucking people to buy fucking Bitcoin is ridiculous. You are grown men and women. Click the button if you don't have any. If your friends don't have any, they're stupid. Why do you hang out with stupid people? I don't know, man. I hang out with quite a few. So it's what we do as people. Let's try to win them over, huh? Let's try to let them know. Bitcoin Cash, I've been pushing this. This is the poor man's Bitcoin. I think this thing, as silly as it sounds, you see it with silver. You see it with gold. I think if this thing ever closes in the $234 for a coin versus $39,000 for a coin, the 200 times or whatever it is, if that comes in some, we could see Bitcoin Cash go to 500,000, maybe even more. Who knows? Anything is possible. If you don't believe, it sucks to be you. You have got to have dreams. You've got to hold thought and form of substance to fucking infinity. Bitcoin right there, 39,718. Look at CRV USD. That bitch has come down. I'm looking to add to this on stage ones. All these coins right now are in a stage 4 decline. Dash. Dogecoin is actually holding up pretty good. I might even add to Dogecoin here because it's a stage 1. I like Dogecoin here. What else we got? Woo! Shit. Look at Engine Coin. It's down 13%, man. What happened? Oh, my goodness. What happened? What are we going to do, man? Engine Coin, what is going on?
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Oh no, man. It's the purge. I don't know what's going on with Engine Coin, but down it goes, down 13%. Ethereum's taking a stage 4 decline. Just wait on these. We got plenty of time. Filecoin, stage 1. So far, the only one I like is Dogecoin, man. Helium. Watch this. If this holds, I don't think it will. I'd like to definitely. This is a new coin up for me. Helium. I took advantage of this little sell off to add it. If we come back down, cool. I'd love to pick up some more. Link. Chainlink. This might be a time to add. I think Chainlink will hold. I don't think it sells off that much. Mana's coming down. Matic has come way down. What's up, Professor? I know Professor loves the Matic. What else we got? Maker Coin. I put this out to my Instagram. I know you probably didn't buy it because you were just too goddamn busy and couldn't bother clicking the button. So, but if you did, congratulations. We made some good money on Maker Coin. I sold half. I got half, and I put it into Bitcoin. Sand's coming down. A lot of these are coming down. Solana. Ooh, look at XRP. Wow. Another chance to load up. Hopefully there ain't some bad news we don't know about. Zcoin. I like the Zcash setup. Now we get into stocks. What do we got here? BCHR. Bitcoin Cash Trust. That's kind of cool. If you can't buy it for whatever reason on Coinbase, you could buy BCHG, and that's your Bitcoin Cash. And you could buy, I don't know how many funds now for Bitcoin. I'd rather do the leverage. Bitwise Bitcoin Strategy Optimum Roll ETF. I don't know what that is. Some sort of ETF for Bitcoin. BitX. Back to Clean Spark. So there we go, man. Mara. These all have pretty similar chart. Do these stage ones hold? I don't know. Look how far down. Look at these money flow patterns here. Look at these. Remember this stage one here? Look what happened. Broke down and it went into another and then it ran up. So it could do the same here. We could build out in this $10.38 range. If we're looking at CLSK, maybe we build out on this $7 range a little bit and then it goes down to 5, sets up on another stage one, and then we go. If you're a position trader, you just add to your position until you reach true value or fundamental value of the stock. Now your position is complete. You could take some money off. Take some profits. Maybe you hold some. And then when the stock sets back up in the future where it's undervalued, you pick it up. That's position trading as opposed to swing trading where I might put a stop. Oh, my batteries are dying. Don't fail me now. Are you serious? Oh, wow. That sucks. I might put a stop around here around $6 or $6.20. Right around in here, I might put a stop if I'm swinging. I might put it on half the position and put the other half at 6. Make it come down to me because sometimes it'll hit your stop, turn right around and take back off. Either way, you're all right. You sold half, you're half right. You kept half, you're half right. Either way. And then it's if it comes back down, it's probably going to come down this 555 range. We got some over here. We got looks like some possible resistance, which will set up as support. I don't know. These are just things that we do. These aren't for certain, but it's how I read the chart. Get in the petersreport.com, go back, find the CLSK chart, study it. I put it in Discord. I hope this helps, man. That's our Bitcoin review. Bitcoin's in a stage 4 decline. Don't buy Bitcoin right now. Don't buy any coins right now. The only one that I like was Dogecoin, man. Dogecoin. Who thought I would say that anytime soon, that the only crypto coin that I liked right now was Dogecoin. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Appreciate you guys, man. Stage 1 right here, baby. 5460. Now watch this. This is on the TQQ 1 minute. Each bar is 1 minute. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Anchor point starts to go sideways, starts to break, comes back, holds the anchor point. Super bullish. This is when I start to get in. I'm looking for a break above the 5-day. Right here on this 54. Bam! We get our breakout. Price closes above the 20 period moving average. We've got a crossover at the 5 to 10. All we need now is price 5, 10, 20, and we've got the very definition of an uptrend. Bam! Off we go. Stage 2 underway. We're going to watch this RSI up here. When we hit 70 plus, we're going to downsize, sell half the position, move the stop to even, and hopefully ride some more. Right here, baby. We're taking selling stop. We're going to let it run. Next target, 54.90. Appreciate you.